Hello again. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. I know that I am. The sun is out. It's a light breeze, a little cool, but life is pretty good for us around here. My name's Jeffrey. I wanted to do a little bit this afternoon. We have a young lady that's on the Leadership Council. Her name is Janet Butler. And she did a sheet for us. It's got 10 points on it. It's got 10 bullets, and it's called the 10 values of the founder position with Onpassive. And I thought, let me take a little bit of time here and go over that, because that would make a very nice preamble for a video that I wanted to do. And at the end of this, I've got an 8-minute clip of Mr. Mufara as he was speaking to the good people of PNG, Papua New Guinea, on that webinar last week. And he did such a phenomenal heart job of explaining, what Onpassive is doing and where we're going. I just couldn't, and I can't ignore that. And I had to do something with it, because it's just everything that Onpassive stands for. The way that he put it out, the way that he said it, and the things that he shared. So I would certainly encourage anybody that can to get a hold of that webinar. I'll try to leave the link in the description box below. But if you can go back and watch that whole thing, it is an absolutely phenomenal webinar that shows not only the heart of Ash Mufara and of Onpassive, but the heart of Papua New Guinea and its people, and the things that they have going on there, and the excitement that's being generated as a result of it. So the first one here, Onpassive is going to be your business, right? You're going to be owning your own business. And so when you pay your fee as a founder, you're going to be given an online presence, a website, right? Backed by an AI IT company that's got everything, and I mean everything needed, so that you can create or manage or grow your own high-tech business. And I mean high-tech, right? Everything's cutting edge. Additionally, you're not just limited to a single account with Onpassive. You're actually able to go in and have more than one account. And for each account that you have, that is another leg of potential income. It is another business for you. And you get to operate it, just like you would any other. Number two, Onpassive is the perfect business. We did a video about this a long time ago, talking about the perfect business model. We explained how Ash came up with it, how they put it together, and what the points are. So whether or not you get into Onpassive, go look that up, because that's a good model for your business no matter where you're at. So as a perfect business model, Onpassive is a cutting edge platform, right? It is deeply, very deeply automated. It's got AI throughout the entire system. It is 100% American. It's based in Orlando, Florida. It's debt-free, and considering the way it operates, it's absolutely ethical. So this is something that you want to get in, and you can feel good about getting in. Number three, Onpassive is going to be, in my opinion, the greatest wealth creating company on the planet. All right, the opportunity that you've got here, it's phenomenal. We have got a very simple, straightforward way for you to not only break even, all right, so you're not spending money, but it's got a very clean path to an unlimited commissionable structure so that you can earn, because the company is going to generously share its profits with you. And I'm not talking about just peanuts, all right? I'm talking some serious cash here that's going to grow for you. We'll explain in a minute. Number four, this is all done for you, or all done for you, depending on how you want to put it. I like all done for you. Emphasize every word, because it is. This is your business, and with Onpassive, you can bet that it is self-funding and it's self-sustaining, and it's everything from your design of your web page to your online presence to your site, right? Through the marketing, through the sales, and all the way through to the bank. Right? It's all under one roof. It's all here. It's seamlessly integrated, and it's done for you, which means you're not going to have to go anywhere else to find anything else, because it's all under one roof, and we've got it all seamlessly put together, so it runs very, very smoothly. Number five, we got a ton of products. It's called mega products, and we got a mega product launch coming up, MPL, you betcha. Now, right now, we've got a few dozen departments, 48, 50, 52, somewhere right in there. Who knows? I'm not sure of the exact count, but there's a lot of them. And a lot of those, or all those companies have all those products, which are departments, which can be standalone companies by themselves. They all have a ton of tools in them, right? Well over 100 tools. Every one of these tools, right? These products are revolutionary in design, revolutionary in function. They're superior to anything or any like item in the market or on the market or out there that you can find today. They're insanely affordable, all right, very inexpensive, and they are completely scalable. So they're going to grow, right? And that just goes to show that Onpassive doesn't believe in limits. So we don't put limits on things. I like that idea a lot. Number 6, we're a global market, and you know you got to be global. If you're doing anything today online, it's got to have a global reach, or you are already behind the curve. Simple as that. Onpassive has everything you need to manage any online presence or business, and this is because now listen to this, our market cap is anybody, right? It consists of anybody that uses the internet. This means there's about 5 billion people that is our market cap, because anybody that uses the internet is going to have one reason or another to come to us, right? Whether they're doing a blog, whether they're homeschooling, or whether they're like Dr. Williams and teaches university level courses. I mean, anybody doing anything, whether you're in government, whether you're in sales, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're on the internet, you've got a reason to come to us. Additionally, we are absolutely legal, right? And not only are we legal, but we are completely compliant in more than 210 countries. And that's saying something. So we're going to be touching the entire globe and every culture on earth. As simple as that, right? Number 7, residual income. The income that you earn with Onpassive, through GoFounders and being a member of Onpassive, is residual. It is going to continue to grow for the rest of your life. It's going to grow beyond your life if you leave it to somebody, and hopefully you'll get that in order, right? And it's going to be able to create a legacy for you and your family. Or if you listen to Dr. Bill Williams, which I certainly suggest, you can leave a dynasty. You can leave a dynasty. You start getting multiple positions, and you put those positions in your family, right? Starting with yourself and your wife or your kids, and then after that you reach out to your siblings and then your cousins. These things are going to create a perpetual income for your entire family for generations. So think about that. And it's all residual, every bit of it, and it'll last and last and last. So number 8 is growth. Growth with Onpassive is not going to stop, right? We are an AI IT company. We develop products, we develop tools, we develop cutting edge stuff. We have inventions. We are not going to stop. That is what we do. We are the best of the best. We have the best of the best. We produce the best of the best, and it is not going to stop. For the next few generations, at least, I can guarantee you, we're going to be ahead of the curve, and we're going to be creating a whole lot more things. So we are going to grow, grow, grow. We're always going to develop more tools. We're always going to have more products. We're always going to capture more market share, and we're always going to provide for you for unlimited income. So have fun with that one. Number 9, it's transferable. Right? Your business is transferable. In other words, you can put this thing in a will. You can will it to your children or your family or the widow down the street or your cat or dog or whoever you want to, right? You can put it in your will and you can leave it for them to generate income for them, benefits for them for years and years and generations even. Beautiful, right? Anybody you want. And number 10, my favorite, you're going to be able to make a difference in the world. Yes, you. Every one of us, each and every one of us are significant. And as founders, we are going to be not only a digital touch point, we're going to be an economic touch point for everybody that we come in contact with, whether it's our spouse, our children, the lady across the street, the man down the road, government, local community. We're going to have enough where we can fill up our tank and have excess, and so that we can spread that wealth to the rest of the world in whatever community we want, in any way that we want to, okay? Onpassive is going to make sure this happens because we are not business as usual. This business is not in business to make a few people rich. It is a business based on connectedness and mutual benefit. Its whole mission is to lift humanity, right? To raise the human condition. We're going to do that. If you've heard me break out the vision statement, go look at the last Julian Milo with me on it. I kind of got on my shtick there on my soapbox, and I explained the vision statement and how it's structured and why it's structured. And there's 5 points in that thing that you're going to want to look at and you're going to want to see and try to understand, because in those 5 points, you've got to realize the money is going to be there. It's in the structure, is by design, so that you will have more than enough so that you can share. And Onpassive encourages every one of us to share, okay? And we're going to do this. And by doing this, we're going to be lifting or raising the human condition. We're lifting humanity by spreading wealth, abundance, and well-being. And you're going to be able to give more, and you're going to make a difference for a lot of people. And that's going to be a legacy for you as well. And I hope that you've enjoyed this. I really hope you take time to watch this video and listen to what Mr. Mufara is saying. You will hear his heart. You will hear what is going on in Onpassive, and you will also come to have a deeper and greater understanding of the good that we can do through this entire company for the next generation. And I thank you for listening. I do ask that if you've gotten an invitation from a founder previous to this, that you would go back to them, talk to them, join in their team, get with them, start building your network. Okay, that's a benefit for being a founder. If you haven't gotten an invitation to join GoFounders, I'm inviting you right now. I would love to have you in my team, man. It's growing fast. Onpassive is growing fast. Life is good for us. So just click down in the bottom there, click on the link that says join up. And I would certainly appreciate that and look forward to hearing from you. But whatever you decide to do, whatever it is that you make for a decision concerning your future, we want nothing but the best for you. And we wish blessing upon you and upon your family for this year and many years to come. Thank you so much.
This is exactly what we're doing in Onpassive. We're bringing the power back to people, average people. That's the real power. We're the majority. We don't trust the leaders all the time, sadly, because especially when it's in politics, I'm not generalizing in any way, but mostly or quite often we see that it's unfair. Injustice, and for their personal selfish benefits they would do anything, and we cannot trust that. So we have to take our life back, not against them. It just, we're not depending on them. We're doing our work independently. We have the power. We're the majority. We have the need, and our needs are more legit. We're not talking about lavish life and just doing insane things. We're talking about survival, having a decent, dignified life. That's it. I think we can do it. We have the power, we have the ability, we have the work, the energy, everything we have. They have nothing but misleading, mostly, or kind of canned, hypey image that is way from reality. They're not more powerful than us. Don't want to get political here in any way. I'm just saying, let me give you the example of India. India, as we all know, it's the second largest global population after China. They got a lot of people. Now, they're known by their above average educated. There's a big gap. There are people who live in above the sky, above the clouds in India. And then 99% plus, I'm sure it's more than that, let's not be accurate, they live below the ground, hardly surviving and eating each other. So how could this make sense? Mostly, this is the case everywhere. I mean, we live in a great country in the United States. The biggest part that makes it a leading country, there is a sense of justice. I mean, it's not ideal, but okay, decent. And there's a middle class. There's not like top, and bottom. Like, okay, there's in between. So that is, if we do the calculation, this is the vast majority of the global population. I mean, this average middle class way of living, that is everybody. So we kind of changed the game in Onpassive. We flipped it around. Okay, we decided most businesses, they would think, if so and so would be with us, if this company would endorse our business, any business, or become a customer, that's it. That's all we need. So here's the thing: it's that privilege always. They're giving the advantage and the privilege to the big guys, to the big money. Why? So we just switched it over and we said we're going to give the power to the average person, to the little guy. I don't know if we agree on the term, but the bottom line is to real people, everyday people from everywhere, every walk of life. We give them the power, and I'm sure those big dogs or cats or, you know, sharks or elephants, whatever you want to call them, they will come to us. Sounds like they're animals, but no matter how we do it, but they will come to us. So we'll be the hunted, not the hunters. Okay, we don't have to chase them to beg for living. We're going to have the power that if they want to sustain their power, they're going to have to us. We're not competing. We're not going after them. We're not downing them. I believe everybody has their opportunity. There's plenty of opportunity in life. So this is what we're doing. It's working. That's the good news. And Nancy, you haven't seen much. It's just about to get hot, okay? It is warming up right now. And it looks like the next 2 to 3 months, I'm talking about March, April, and so on, it's gonna really get very interesting and Onpassive. So many things are happening. I mean, we already know that there's so many moving parts. We've been working so hard, and unplanned, okay, accidentally in a way, it happened that they all matured together. They're almost like so many dues, like, you know, campaigns, legal work, okay, compliance, soft launch, you know, the bonuses, the product completion, the mega product launches, the staff completion. We're adjusted. We're getting better every day. We're getting smarter every day, and we're expanding, and we're getting attention. So it's every day is better than the day before, in every dimension you can imagine, and we're witnessing a good example of what we're doing. If somebody is going to succeed, okay, they will have to consider Onpassive at some point. And for them to consider Onpassive, we already set the stage for a fair game. They're going to have to respect the real people. They're not going to step on us. We're not going to allow them to do that. And when I say them, to be clear, I'm not like painting that ambiguous picture. I'm talking about the corrupted wealth. I'm talking about the gurus. I'm talking about the selfish greed business man and woman. I'm talking about the unfairness all across, you know, the countries. We're here, we're coming together as one family. Your success is completely depending on everybody's success. You cannot succeed alone. I cannot succeed alone. We have to win together. And we already recognize this. That is the cure. More than half of the cure to to understand how it works, and we allowed it. I'm sure it wasn't this way in the beginning. Of course, it takes time to evolve and understand our culture. But as of now, we all understand it's not a one-man show. It cannot happen by competing or stepping on someone's, you know, privileges or advantages. We are equally fortunate here, and we only can win together.